Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing perfectly well.
Could you kindly introduce yourself? You've both your names.
Oh, actually, I have three. My name is Laura Nagasha Barumba.
Nagasha, like my mother.
Yes,
so you have a what?
I was going to say I have a catering company. And I do lunch buffet in Golobi Monday to Saturday.
Good, I will no longer go hungry.
You have a customer here, Mr. Mosh.
Come and support.
You will definitely.
So, Laura, we understand that you are one of the survivors of COVID-19. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
When did you find out that you had COVID-19?
So I had traveled, and when I got back,
to which country?
I had gone to the UAE, Dubai actually. So when I got back, most of the cases coming out were in the news were from Dubai. So I decided to get tested.
Okay.
It wasn't easy because they were testing mostly people who had severe symptoms, and most people didn't. So eventually my results came out. I finally got someone to test me at home, and the results came out on 29.
Wakubira Ministry of Health ne basindika omuntu ewaka ne babakukebera.
Yeah. Twamala ne tebyali byangu okufuna omuntu atestinga. I don't know if it's because they're expensive, but yeah, finally I got a doctor to come home.
So doctor bwe yakukebera, how long did it take for you to get your results?
Bitwalanga 48 hours kubanga bazitwala Entebbe. Then in 2 days,
Okay.
Immediately after they told you the results, they send an ambulance there, and then.
So on the 29th, bakwa results zo era ne bakukima.
Yeah.
Ne bakutwalawo.
29th ya mwezi.
Like an hour.
So where were you taken, and how was it there?
So they took us to Mulago. Of course, the first night is terrible. There is no one to cancel you. You don't know how long you're there. You don't know. You're manikwegamba, you're about TV, social media, so you don't know, am I now going to get sick and die? What's next? But eventually the doctors were good, very, very cooperative. Penatwali Twiga, because Enondwala Mpya. So, yeah, they would check on us 3 times a day. I just realized I need to get up and do what I can okuva mu ddwaliro.
Kakati, gwe time gy'omala mu ddwaliro, did you get any symptoms?
So the honest truth is, a lot of us, the patients in the hospital, twali tetulina symptoms. There was a man, maybe a mild cough and flu. For me, when I traveled back, I had like general body weakness, and there was a fatigue. So I can't tell you that nguna testing arakuba with symptoms. Testing arakuba na lini no kutia people calling you, they know you traveled. Over traveling the normally go in Uganda. I Dubai nga batunonya ngachi. So I had the test also for my own comfort and sanity. Yeah. So eventually we were in the hospital and we were okay. I didn't see people with serious symptoms really. But yeah, they treated our symptoms at some point. Nebanzijane kudagala, but just during 14 days. Because they said you have to stay 14 days, then they test you again.
Bali bakuteka kudagala ki? Bali bakuteka kudagala ki ate diet ye bali bakuwa eyokulya n'okunywa.
So there was nothing so special. What they do is because tewali ddagala lya COVID-19. So oba olina ekikuba nga batuwa eddagala webityo bwe bali bakola ki? Bakola. I can only speak to my experience because abalala simanyi what symptoms they were facing. All I know is that I think people's different immunity works differently, and for me personally, they were treating my cough and flu. And then when that was gone, but they would give us meals. Nze nali ndowooza bagenda n'okunkuba bill, tebatuwa bill, batujanjaba bwerere nga batuwa meals.
So you tested negative?
Yes. No, I tested. At the end, they tested.
I'm saying right now.
Yes.
You've now tested
so
negative.
After your 14 days, they test you. Because Vayonga Kali negative, then they test you again. After that one has also come from Entebbe. When you have 2 negative tests, then they can release you.
Kati saawa zino wakomyewo waka?
Ndi waka. Njogerera waka kati.
How is it getting back to the community?
With
people knowing that you had COVID-19?
So for me, I came out to the public or the media while I was still in hospital because already the put a stigma while we were inside, and you hear stories from other patients. So it was a thing of it didn't seem right how people were treating others, and I decided to come out and show my face because most of the people in the hospital are not trying to come out. Why? They're afraid if I tell people what will happen to me. So I decided to just come out and kind of take away that fear. Abantu balabe nti ndi mulamu. Because when people watch on TV, they think everyone could maybe ventilator, oxygen, which is not the case, at least for here in Uganda. And people are very like the first patient we were announcing, shoot him or send him to Chankwanzi, like, no, was that this person, yafunye disease, tajurirangako, then n'abantu nabo, like you wonder who should be scared, the patient or the person who is at home healthy and well in their home. Like abantu balina okubeera n'obuntu balekera would like to point fingers because the way this disease is contracted, it can be good from a surface. Like I can't trace if I got it in Dubai, in the airport, in Entebbe, because we were mixed up. I just, like, you can't start saying, let me assign blame. Gundi, yadese wano corona. Yes, it came from China, where abamuche tugendanga China, and the whole world is suffering.
True.
So I think abantu balekera okubeeranga they're trying to point fingers. It's a disease, it's not the first new disease. Naye okusosola mu bantu, it's so terrible. Omuntu already ngayise mu kino.
Yeah.
Bad.
Have you personally been stigmatized?
Yes, because even while I was in hospital, abantu wabweru baba bawandika message abawulidde that the I don't know how the ministry was, but there were so many leaks and people would start calling you already gabaina information. But then you hear about others. Imagine you're in hospital, you're dealing with something you don't know. You're like, am I fine or baka symptom kagenda kuja? Waliwo that fear also. That people outside go get yali alagawa, you know, things like that. People are talking ill, describing you by a disease as if, you know, tewali chilala. Before that, you're not a person, you don't have a business, and you're good to others. People are now seeing you as corona.
Some of the patients in the hospital have been told not to come home by their friends and family because they are scared. Ayinza okubanga nti omuntu awona n'abanga tasaasiga mulala.
Kubanga I'm thinking bw'oba okkiriza nti government yakusanze ng'oli positive negamba genda mu ddwaliro, you can't be around others. Why shouldn't they also trust that omuntu we bamukeberera emirundi ebiri nga tebasanga mukawuka
ne bamugamba dde waka kitegeeza tasobola kulwaza balala,
banne because nsuubira era gavumenti eri mu kulwanyisa ki endwala eno. So I want people to just bateekemu obwesige mu government, ne government naye eyongeremu ku maanyi mu kifo ky'okugamba like only teaching people how to protect themselves. Eyogerere ne abantu abafudde mu ddwaliro babeere nga basobola okudda mu communities zaabwe nga teba harassingiddwa.
About you yourself, gwe family yo ya reacting etya bwe bategeera nti no you're positive, ba reacting batya before, during ne sawa zino?
Nsiima Mukama nnyo because they've been very supportive. Ne bakwano bange kubanga nawandika an article nebeera viral ku social media.
Facebook okasamanya ki?
The same names. I wrote it and it's even on my Instagram, Laura Baby on Instagram.
Laura Baby.
But that's when the media started reaching out, because I was still in the hospital by then. So, and I was narivumirira stigma and all that, because people generally have been, it's like as if it's the first disease never Christians and all, the way they're talking. I know it's from fear, of course. Maybe into every media, every other victim. But still, or you know, could be a victim where you're healthy. So, just over at you know, salt in the wound.
I get it. But how do you feel right now?
I'm very okay. The truth is, even while I was in hospital, I didn't like symptoms in a
Okay. Thank you very much, Laura, for speaking to us. Any final things you'd like to say to people, how they can keep themselves safe and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'd like for people balekerawo gayala kubanga tomanya nze eyinza okuba yandikisiza bulungi bwekuyisa obubi. So don't relax. Let's kale tubeere nga we can. I know this is a hard time. Let's just stomach it. A short-term pain, so that bigwewo mangu tusobole okuddayo mu mirimu gyaffe.
Okay.
At least for now, katugoberera amateeka kino nakyo kiggwe.
All right. Thank you very much, Laura.